Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back in Journey of Life. It's a bright new morning. We got some work planned. So, I've been doing a few things in between this episode and last. Hope you guys enjoyed the little hut. I love it. It's like feels like home away from home, or the home. We got to do one thing here first. We got to find that coconut, and chop it up a couple times each, and we're going to have a breakfast, which of course is going to be coconut, because why wouldn't you just have coconut for breakfast on an island? I had this thing set up there at the end of the last episode. It's been doing some fine work. It's been doing a lot of work for us, and it's going to be doing a lot more today. But one thing that was annoying about it was that all of the plants were growing back in. So I spoke with Destiny, and she told me a trick that I'm not sure if she came up with it or somebody else did, but you see how this stuff is growing out of this? This plants were not here when I placed this thing, so it doesn't replace it. Same with foundations. There are some foundations growing up through here, but it doesn't look like anything is visible because I raised this intentionally up really high so that it would cause no plants to grow through it. There is, however, another solution. What I did down here. It's a weed eater. No, it's not. You hit T to bring up your foundations. You find a foundation of some sort, and you place it. Now, then you go, and inside that area, let's actually do it a better... Well, we got an example over there, so I'll hit Z and remove those. This is a good example of it right here. This is where we're setting up to build, hopefully, my idea of what might be a good idea, I'm not sure, for a sawmill. We've got a 3x5, crazy amount of planks needed here, but a 3x5 space. And there's some plants growing up through it. So what we do is we place the foundation like this in its blue frame, in its blueprint mode. And then we go and get out of build mode and clean up all the plants that are growing in it, be it trees or alocasias or whatever those poison plants are that are happily growing everywhere. This one looks like it's perking through the wood. And I cleared a bunch of them underneath. So basically you do your weed treatment first. Lay your weed cloth down, maybe we'll call it. I get rid of all the plants that are currently popping up through here. Now, hopefully, there's not too many that I forgot I had cleared before. I didn't think about this until just recently. So there may be a tree. I don't know. I may have cut a tree that was right down in the middle of this, but who knows. So I cleared out almost all. No, apparently not all. Oh, tool's broken. Most of the plants in there. So we'll finish off cleaning those out, and then we will be able to build the foundation. So if you clear it out when it's in blueprint mode, clean everything out from under it. When it's in blueprint mode, then finish it. If you want that area just clear, you just remove the blueprint afterwards, or the building after you finish it. If you want it to stay there, obviously you don't have to remove it, and it should stay clean. So these ones had foundations in them. Clean it out. Remove them. Built. Finished it. The key is you have to finish the build. We also have added a bunch of wooden chests in here. I made some planks and added some chests just for ease and cleanliness. Looks like I clearly do not have enough yet still. So I'll just keep stacking them, I guess. It's just the dirty plant pile in the corner. This is the nuggets they brought over from the other the old facility. And we got long, straight solid sticks here, and some long solid sticks, and some short solid sticks in here. And the nice thing is they just auto stack. Like, if in this case I'm just piling all this what is it called, plant fiber in this. Over here, this is a 5. If I grabbed 8 of them and shoved them in, it would only put 5 in, and it'll automatically stack them. It'll never leave them in partial stacks, which in some games is kind of annoying. This one, I kind of like it. Got a ton of logs here, or a bunch of logs anyways. We still have a bunch over at the old base. Looks like we got a couple more plants to remove here, and then we should be good. Alright, so all of this gone, and our weed eating is pretty much finished now, so we'll be able to start building this stuff. That one is fine there. He overlaps anyways. He'll grow back. Or he's not overlapped anyways. He'll grow back. All this grass will come through here. I'm totally okay with that, to be honest. Maybe. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's fine. We're just going to pretend like it's part of the craft. Now, the hope is that this will fit a sawmill, and then I can put, like, the sawmill kind of off to this edge. And then maybe right here we'll put a couple plank storage. See if that turns out okay. Now, let's look at the math here. How many, because we love math in this channel. 5 times 2 meter planks. That's a lot of 2 meter planks. Okay, so we need 75 2 meter planks. So I'm going to cut out and bring this. I'm actually going to go like this. I'm going to hit X. I'm going to bring this guy over here instead of bringing the logs to him. And we'll just, let's place him right about here. Seems like a nice, close proximity to that beast. Yeah, that works. And then we'll get him crafting like crazy. I can go in here, and it says 15, okay? 15 2 meter planks? Why only 15? Is that all the logs I've got there? No, I gotta have more logs than that. Maybe it's just the ones in range. I'm gonna go run back to the other base. Well, this crafts, and in between, from one step to the next, I will be right back with some more logs to keep that going. Alright, there's base. We're coming back in here. We got a bunch of planks piled up there, looks like. Excellent. Previously on Drake's Journey of Life, we made this lathe, so I'm going to bring it. I brought it with me because, you know, full hands and all that. There we go. Oh, that was a terrible place to put that. Let's stick it not in the other pile. It's a beautiful piece of joinery-ship. Craftsmanship. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Anyways, we got a bunch of planks piled here. We also have a bunch of logs in our inventory, so we're going to try to click on that. Good. And I'm actually going to slide over to this side. There we go. That's probably the proximity issue. There we go. We can make 29 of these. Let's go crazy on it and make. We need 75 in total, so we don't even have enough yet. So, oh, all the logs that I just picked up are going to pile there. That's great. Let's pick up the planks. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Make a big giant mess. And off we go to start crafting. Now, as long as this stuff doesn't grow things back while I'm building, I should be okay. Let's bring up the hammer. This takes 5 of these babies. Only a couple hits each. Punk, punk. I know there's going to be grass coming through, but it feels natural that you wouldn't worry too much, I feel, with grass if you were building for real, and this would be like grass and plants would be your friends. That's how I feel. Am I right? I don't know. For me, I am, but maybe not for you. This is going to be a while before we get all these planks done, so we will we'll go back and grab some more. Maybe we'll cut down a tree or two and get some more logs. Okay, so this process clearly takes its sweet time. So we're gonna have to cut out and come back a bit, possibly a few times, to make sure that we get everything crafted here for this beast, because we're only done 5 of the 15 pieces. So the reason why we're going crazy on this is because this is a ridiculous project. The amount of time that it takes to make planks is absurd. So we're building that so that we can build the next piece. One of the next pieces for our settlement upgrade to level 2 to get our flag is the sawmill, and the sawmill actually is ridiculously powerful. It produces, well, maybe not ridiculous, it's legitimate. It produces a copious quantity of timber, or planks rather, from each log. I think it's 5 per log, so that's pretty outrageous. Right now we're getting 1 per log. We're basically wasting 80% of the products that we're chopping down here. So hopefully we can get that sawmill up first early. It would have been good to put that up before we did all the other stuff, but you know, learning as we go. There we go. We got our first tall one out there. Oh, nice. A little bit more to go. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Yes, we can walk. No, we cannot walk under it. It looks like we should be able to walk under it. Can I crouch? No, I can't get underneath it. So it does function as a solid block. So I'm very glad we got rid of those the weeds underneath there. Okay, I think we got enough to finish up these foundations. Lovely. And we actually have a plank to spare. Excellent. So this is the slightly grassy sawmill foundation. I love it. Kind of like that those grass are peeking through there. If you don't look too carefully, it looks like they're just coming through the planks. I think the next thing is, right, to place our sawmill foundation and see if it fits after all that jazz. See if this actually works out. I haven't tested it on there, so I hope it works. I think I might have made it a little overly large, but maybe not. I remember this thing being, oops, being so huge I can't get it through a door frame. Being humongous. Look at it. Look at the size of this beast. Alright, there we go. So if we place it like, I want it to kind of hang out over the edge. It's really awkward. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to do that. And that doesn't work because, of course, it's slightly off kilter. We can hit X, and I'm going to tilt her a little bit that way. I wish there was a better viewpoint to do this from. This is really, really awkward to place. That looks almost straight, but not really. Just keep tapping it until I get... Oh, that one looks pretty good. So I want it right at the edge. Right like that. Does that work? Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Okay, so I don't want any room over on that edge. What I want is that the planks... I know how that the planks end up here. We saw that on our stream. So we load the logs from the other side. So we'll actually be able to come up here to load up our logs, or stand on this side, which would be nice and clean. This is where we load our logs. And then we go up here and we activate the beast. Oh, apparently I can run up on it now. We activate it, and then we'll have the power windmill right here. And then we can come over here to remove them individually, or my hope is that we can then also stand down here and have our plank storage right here and be close enough that we could open the inventory and just drag them off the nearby ground. Wherever those were, I'm not sure. We can drag them off the ground and put them in the inventory of the plank storage. Alright, we're back with Drake's primitive weed removal service, just finishing up here. This is a little bit of a cumbersome project. It's enjoyable to do from a playing, you know, just it feels good to have it done type of satisfactory way, but not particularly fun to watch, I'm sure. So I will be skipping all that jazz. That was quite a lot of time to get that all done, like 6 or 7 loads and a couple recharges for the tools. Now we're gonna hit T again, hit Z, Z, whichever your preference is, and we're gonna skim those through. Boink, boink. Just holding the left mouse button with, after you hit T to get in the menu, build menu, hit Z to get into the Z to get into the delete menu, and then hold left mouse button to remove things. It will work on previously fully built foundations, so be careful. Now this beast, we do need to drop off down here. If you look at the base here, this is kind of the point where you'll find information about it. Otherwise you're kind of like lost. It only seems to pop up right here. So I guess these combination of 2 poles here is where the gears come out, I think. So that's where we have to look. So we need 5 fiber rope and 15 20-meter planks. 15 planks, I don't think we have that many here. We're going to need a little more, so I'll go get another batch of lumber and be right back. Well, good morning, everyone. We're back and having some more coconuts for breakfast. I think these planks, these logs that I got are just about done. How many we have here? Almost 15? 13, that's close. Almost enough. That puts me at... So, I almost, come on. Finish up. Oh, there we go. There's 2 more. Alright, we should be okay for now. Now, we need some rope. I believe we had some in here. In a chest, right in here. Right over here, we have our 15 planks. We'll smack those into place. Now, we're going to need to make 5 saw blades. So I'm going to have to go back to the old base and bring our smelting thing, our furnace, over here. There we go. The planks are all in. Tie them all up with these fibers, and then we're going to need to put in some gears and some saw blades. We have 10 gears to be made, and I think those are made with... oh, no, don't do that. Grab that log. Excellent. We're going to bring this log inside and do some tree hacking inside the base here. So let's do that. Grab the axe. I need to make some... make those into smaller ones. If we go over here, we need... craftables. We need gears. So these are the 1-to-1s. We need 10 of those. They take log blocks. So each of these is worth 5, so we have just enough. Like, oh, nice. Double hits. Can we actually make them all right there? That would be super convenient if we could make all 10 of them. And we can. Nice. Craft away, friends. Now, I'm going to get out of there so it doesn't throw it in my inventory. Good. I got a couple planks still sitting here. You know what? Let's tidy up a bit. And that's all of them. Lovely. And we'll just stack these down here for now. We are going to have a plank storage that allow us to stack 50 of them automatically in it, but we're not quite there yet. I'm going to run back to the old base. Let's take a quick walk together there so we can see kind of the... Hello? Love them long sticks. It's just a habit from early on. You don't want to leave them. We got a lot of bamboo and other things. We'll actually grab those bamboo because we can use them. There's lots of bamboo in here. There is also this guy here, so I'm going to actually take him down. I'm not sure if I showed this before, but this is our willow, our local old man Willow here. He just keeps coming back for us, which is awesome. Eventually, he's a very slow spawner. He's an old guy, so we'll be patient with him. Unfortunately, you can't like harvest some and then let it grow back quicker any other way that I know of. That would be cool if you like partially chopped it down and then left it and it would regen. That would be awesome. It doesn't, but what we're looking for there is these dry grass patch. The very ill-named dry grass patch. So we're going to head mostly to the water here. And there's actually, I got veered off the path, but there's a little bit of a dirty path here, and that brings us to our water tower from previous. I love that these things are still here. They're lovely. We will be moving them. I don't think we've gotten any more rain. This one has a bit of clean water in it, but yeah, we've gotten no rain. It's literally never rained in this game for me. So, and up to this point, each episode takes about 2 hours of gameplay. This one's probably about the same. Whoa, somebody, the snakes in my tent. They came over and knocked over my rocks, I think. That's awkward. We did clear out that other stuff. I've got, I mean, do we need the molds? Maybe. Maybe we'll bring our molds with us. We have some clay here. That would be nice too, if we could. Yeah, that's all right. We'll take a little bit of clay, and then we want to bring this guy right here. Hit X, and we'll run him with us. So yeah, we're not far between these places. I love the little orchard. I'm going to totally use the one tile ones. You'll see, it'll be great. All right, so we're going to come over somewhere not far from the operational base here. Maybe even right down there. We'll place that. And I've got all these molds, which are not the ones that I need, but I'm going to toss them in the way here. We do need our campfire back here as well. So let me run and grab that. I'll unload what I got, and we'll run and grab that, and we'll get more, have more stuff. Actually, right up top is where we're keeping these guys. They could go in a chest, I suppose, but what? I can stand them up? How's that? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's just because of the building. They just clip into the ceiling and they bump into the ceiling. That's awesome. All right, these stairs that don't have a railing, but they actually do. Actually, I think it's the roof. I think it's my head bashing on the ceiling. All right, we're back now. In here we have our fire starter. There should be. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I got a bunch of seeds that I brought with me. I'll drop those off. I'll actually put our second clay shovel back here apparently, and grab that guy. We got some more rock we brought with us. Just been kind of transporting as much as I can back and forth, or from there but over to here each time that we do this trip. I'm gonna actually take this clay here. We're gonna make some molds because we need saw blades. Actually, they're made right in here. So let's go. Oh, look at all our things. They're awesome. Go to pottery. As long as this thing is upgraded. If it's not upgraded, you're gonna not be able to do these, but just take sticks to do so. Now we need not gears. We need the sawmill blade. There's the hand saw, two-handed saw, and there's the sawmill blade. I need 5 of these beasts. I can only make 4 with that amount of clay, so good thing we brought lots back. There, good. I think it's 4 per. And we'll go over here. I don't think I can actually queue those up, can I? Wait a second. Did you stop? Or is that 4 of them? 1, 2. Where are the rest of them? In my inventory already, I see. Okay. Let me grab those saw blades. Or not saw blades, the gears. Thought we had to have 10 of them. Were you guys too far away? It's a little awkward. Okay, let's try that again. Craftables. 1-to-1 gears. Make those 2. Drops the extra on there. Good. And we have How many saw blades do we have now? 4. I needed 5. Oh no, that's 4 molds. Duh, I needed 4. Oops. I think each of these makes like 4 of them. So we have way more sawmill blades than we need. Or sawmill blade molds than we need. That's alright. We're going to go over down this way. I'm going to drop one of those here. Try that again. We're going to drop one of those. Hello? Oh, they're not baked. Duh. Where's my fire starter? Fire start. Lit up. Let's bake those nicely, all of them. 2, 3, and 4. They don't take long to bake up, so that's fine. Okay, fire starter, get you going as well. Lovely. Now I need these molds to go in there. Baked. Excellent. One of them attaches to there. It'll just snap into place. The other one can go behind for later. Now we brought some, let's let the heat go up in there. We brought a giant chest full of this stuff. So let's actually just move this chest of ingots, or nuggets rather. Metallic nuggets. Nuggets of goodies. They can go right there. Lovely. Let's do that. Opening up, how many does it need? 3 per craft. Okay, so we're going to make... we're going to put 6 of them in. I think the tray can hold that many. I don't know that it'll hold much more than that. Well, we could science it. Oh, that one might work. That's 8, 9. Can we put more? 10, 11, 12. Nice. It'll work. Oh, the lid sort of closes weirdly, but that's okay. We'll pretend like that's all right. And then the temperature will come back up, and it should smelt those down very quickly for us. Excellent. Well, we got our wooden gears, or do we? Do we have all of them? We have 8 of them. Aha, there you are. You and you. Thank you. Well, that's smelting. Is it ready? It is. First one can be taken out. Lovely. Shiny. Because they're shiny. Let's put them in here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I think we didn't put everything. Oh, we got to put the sawmill blades in first before the gears go in. That's fine. Alright, that's the last glug glug of metal right there. We should have number 5, yes? Book, there we go. And we should have our gears next. Let's see. Nope, we need a separate hit per piece. And all the gears going in place. And then we will have our sawmill. We'll need to power it. But that's a good start. That was a lot of effort to put that beast together. Look at that. There's our 5 shiny blades. And a whole fancy gear works here. And we mouse here. It says 0 RPM. Okay, we're gonna hustle and make ourselves a windmill. We haven't done it yet, so in here it is under stations. We've seen them before on the streams and stuff. So I'm gonna need a windmill, and I'm going to need a vertical gear. I believe the vertical gear that I need is the tiny one, this one. 1:3 ratio, if I'm not mistaken. You can go right there, and then we will make also a horizontal connector. That one right there. Lovely. Now, those go here. They're going to need a bunch of straight sticks, some fiber rope, some small solid sticks. Apparently they don't need gears. Maybe they do. We need some rope for these babies as well. Rope first. Give me a stack of your rope. Lovely. Nice when you have the materials already, huh? Okay, now we need wooden gears and bamboo poles. We have a bunch of bamboo in here. I'm going to take the 1 meter and some 2 meters. Good. Alright, we got our stuff. I moved some of the things onto the sawmill platform. Let me move this guy back over right here. I'm going to chop a bunch of these. Nice. All crammed out. Now, if you're going to be building a bunch of stuff on there, I would suggest maybe moving this workbench over to the site that you're going to build at. Might be more convenient. Now, craftables, I needed some more gears. I don't remember which ones. Make 4 of those. What does this thing say for gear? It needs a 1:3 ratio and some bamboo. The other one needed a 1:1 ratio. Well, that's going to take its time. Well, we'll move this baby around, hit X, and run him up to the sawmill as well. There is definitely a lot of running back and forth, which is okay with me. Now, this piece right here, I think we need to take this, well, let's put it together first. 1 meter bamboo log. This one needs a 1 meter bamboo log. I've got one there, actually. Let's go ahead and smack that in place. Grab our axe, chop this guy. See if I can hit him. It's kind of hard to hit. There we go. Alright, and you, boom, in place. So you need 1 times 1:3 gear. You need 2 times 1:1 gear. I got those crafting already, so let's go grab them. Okay, we got our parts. Day is passing yet again. It takes days worth of game time and hours of real game time to do this. Alright, back to this guy. There we go. You got yours set. No RPMs in that, but it's finished. And this one, 1 and 2. Excellent. Okay, so now I think what we need to do is crank this guy in like that. That connects this gear, and I want a vertical connector here to, I think the idea of this one, if I've understood it correctly, is to adjust the speed that this thing gives to this. So let's see, we can hit X to move this guy. We still have to build it, but if we place it there, that will lock it into place, I believe, doing what it's supposed to. Now, where's the build? Bamboo 2 meter logs, okay. We don't have a lot of those, but we'll get some. So we'll go get a bunch of supplies for that thing, and we'll be right back. Alright, we got a bunch of parts. Putting our bamboo logs in there. We have 1 meters. We need to break a couple of those down. Probably not even enough yet. We might have to go fetch some more. We know where they're nearby, so a little hard to cut those babies, isn't it? That's fine. Put you into place. There's a lot of bamboo logs involved in this thing. A lot of them. Cut them up and hammer them in. Put the ropes on. Excellent. Some more 1 meter logs. Bamboo. We've got to make sure we don't hit those more than once, because that'll turn them into the bamboo blocks. There's a rope. More parts going in up here. What are we missing now? 1 meters again. Okay. There we go. Some more rope. Okay, now we got to put the gear mechanism in. That's another 1 meter log. Some more rope and a 1:1 gear. Looks like we need 1 more of those. Alright, I switched the daytime up so we could actually see what we're doing. Just finishing up this last gear here, and there it is. I hope that was the only one we needed. Don't want to keep coming back and forth. Trying to rush. Alright, let's see if that is it. 1 more gear. Honk. Oh, now we need medium log. We need another 1:1 gear, and we need some rope, and we also need the alocasia to be the fan. That's fine. We need the 6 alocasia leaf. Cool. I knew we were going to need those, I just kind of forgot. Okay, got our gear. I think we've got enough bamboo just barely to finish this. We need the 6 alocasia leaves in. 4, 5, and 6. We have a 1 meter log right there. A bamboo. We got a couple more pieces of rope. And 1 more gear. And boom! She's on! She's spinning away. Look at it go. Hey, hey, there we go. Okay, the RPM on this thing is 250. Okay. I don't know that gear is doing much, but... Oh, yes, there we go. That's interesting. Okay, so this connects to something. 260 or so it's running. This guy's running according to that one, but transferring the speed along this one because of the gear ratio. Oh, I love that. Now she's moving. Ooh, really nice. Okay, we got to get some logs in there. I've got a few. I'll get a couple more logs, and we'll get this give this thing a whirl. That is a beautiful beast. Now we could come over here to put our logs in the unit, and you just drag and drop them. Honestly, anywhere we can drag it there, and it puts it in place. So it holds 5 of these 2 meter logs. It'll also hold 5 1 meter logs, and it'll convert them. Click that one to pull that lever to get the gears spinning, connecting the power. I wonder if it actually moves the gears. I don't think it does. Does it actually move the gears? If I shut that off, does it switch the... No, it doesn't. Okay, well, that would be cool, but that's maybe a little too much to ask. So this one moves the switch forward, and this one moves the group backwards. It slides them forward and backwards. So let's push this one and watch them go. Oh, you beauties. You walk across this perch to watch it. Chunk. And if you notice underneath, you'll see the little pile there forming, and we can come over here nicely. Look at that. Nice, even 5 planks. And there's still log on there, guys. There's still logs on there. Hit this one, they're going to come sliding on back. Oddly enough, that one blade seems to cut on its way back. So, you know, maybe the right way to do that is shut it off on its way. Oh, you can't. Oh, you got to have the whole mechanism running to get it back. Okay, that's fine. Now that finishes, and we run it again, because the planks just slid right over nicely. But the logs did. Chips flying everywhere. Careful. Wear safety glasses, guys. And chunk. And down it goes. I love it. And bring them on back. We got another set of planks there. And you notice the logs are getting smaller. There's now 10 planks down there. This is all from 5. And we can keep doing that 3 more times, which we will then have a look at what... at the big pile on the bottom to show you how much we made out of it. Alright, the last one's just fell in there, and that means it's all good and full. We'll pull this back, and we'll shut it off and go have a look at our marvelous labors. Super safe, we'll jump right down on the machinery. Look at that. Look at that pile. Look at that beautiful, beautiful pile of logs, or of planks. It actually kind of fell over, but right down here, we are not in range. That's too bad. Okay, we have to actually be up there to get them. That's unfortunate. That's sad. I was hoping it would work, but apparently it doesn't. So we have to actually be real close to grab them. So maybe the plank storage has to go right here. No, I think down there might work. We'll see. But that's 25 planks, guys, right there. That is beautiful. And just to show off that we will go ahead and show you the... I don't know which one you do. Probably this way. You can take the planks and go to the woodworks and just cut them there to turn them into... That might be the faster way to do it. Right? We can do these... We can turn these guys into... put these through the mill. Like the same way as we do the others. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then it works just the same way. But we're not going to run it right now because they're stacked in there with the long ones. Or we could come here, and it would probably be faster to just do this. And then we can come to the woodworks over here, and we can click here and tell it to crank me out 10 of these. Excellent. Now we've got a ton of resources. We can start our next project, which of course is going to be to get our lathe connected to wind. We might even put... might even find a way to put the lathe up here. We've got space. We could maybe build it right up in here. But that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, and I hope you guys are enjoying the build. I think it's a long process, but I think it's turning out quite beautifully. We got our little storage house, and now we have our woodworks, our sawmill up there. Rumor has it that if you put a sawmill under a roof, that it doesn't degrade very fast, but then I don't think anything degrading matters yet in this build, in this version of the game, so we'll find out if that's the case in the upcoming episodes in the series as it progresses. Thank you everybody again for joining me, and we'll see you in game.